But you've got them on their comfort territory and a mirror match in terms of the compositions.
And Liquid again changing up this composition. This time Surf pushing all the way deep. The triple push. The headshots are being found. Navira can't do much more but try and backpedal to safety, but he's taken care of. And oh, Yampy. Oh, Yampy.
Yeah, try winning this one.
I mean, he's going to certainly give it a good go.
Take the ult.
Yeah, you know, you get something out of it.
But what an aggressive play from Xerxia as well. That's the confidence, that's the level.
And this is the kind of stuff they were doing all the time against Optic to try and scout out, get a bit of early information as well, maybe find out.
Them on split as well. It's so much more difficult on that map. Look at this, they just blitz down mid. Such speed and pace. Split though. They did fumble that one. Got to be a bit more cautious here. But they're once more going for a mid push.
That's so deep, and look at how they're all grouped together as well.
It's a quiet one, Bren, a sneaky one.
Yeah, they don't want to take any risks as well. They don't want to hand over this weaponry. They're trying to play with that player advantage for them. They hear the turret around the corner, though. That's going to be cleared here. Fox just leaping around. Soulcast needs to try and survive. Okay. Dashes away to the help of the rest of his team, but Scream's holding it down. Not enough armor to survive the body shot. Surf immediately returning fire. Where's the help from the rest of his team? Because the entirety of Team Liquid is coming to play here, just trying to clean them all up. These marshals, they can be dangerous. You've got to respect them at the end of the day, but with Soulcast left in a 1v3, yeah, it's going to require a little bit more fighting over it. There was a little ping on the map there from one of the players on Team Liquid, but look at the disrespect from Xerxia. It's a dart's going to be sent across the wall, which does push them away as well, so they have to respect it, but it's so pushed up.
But he's got a teammate looking for him as well. That was Yampy that took a little bit of contact up there by Belt. Forced away the drone as well, allows Xerxia to continue holding their aggressive positions on A.
And all that early aggression that Xerxia was showcasing these last 2 rounds, this is where it's paying off right now, because the amount of respect that Liquid are showing them, they have to. Worried about these pushes coming through, just trying to wait for them to try and play into their hands. But Surf will see if he can hit this shot when Scream maybe just wide swings out of it and Spam comes through. That's going to be the dash committed with the drone as well accompanying it. He has to respect it. Disengages now with the rest of his team, but look at Cruz in this position, crouching behind 410.
And the slow ops, the wall, the recon dart, all of these things are breaking up the Team Liquid push and making it difficult for them to actually take the space. There's a slow op from Soulcast as well that does the same kind of thing. And Liquid with 30 seconds left, they've got to commit to A now.
Yeah, at this point, it's so obvious what site they're leaning towards.
Great first pick.
They do take out Surf. He's been doing the damage for them. Scream up top. What a transfer. Bullet lands on the head. Does find the mark he was looking for, but now a quick engagement! That is filthy! Cruz is running amok above the high areas there of 410, and now it's the 2v1. Link has managed to wrap his way around. He's lurked around the wall.
The wall!
It's impeding him. He has to find his way around the corner. It's already half. He's jumping around. They know his positioning. A bit of run and gun in play, but not enough. The play's being made, and Xerxia, they're taking away the bonus.
They are not afraid to make these kind of plays. This is Cruz, who, by the way, had, I mean, the best performance out of anybody in Map 1, but it's not normally their big player. Oh, but this team is well-rounded, and none of them lack confidence.
There's those little pockets of individuality that you see, those explosions of play from a lot of these minor region teams on the global events as well. In the past, some teams have lacked that confidence, but if you're able to pull it out at the right times, it's enough. You can throw off the balance of some of the juggernauts that you might be playing against, although they're trying to change the tone, I think, of that narrative as well. The minor region teams are here to play.
APAC's got the player base, APAC's got the results. If Xerxia's able to put another win on the board, you got to start respecting, and that's before we've even seen Paper X. All right, Sushi Boys deals with that one, and Navera walks into Scary as well, so this round's had a lot of the sting taken out of it, where it could have got a little risky. And this advanced position for Surf has not yet been scouted. I want to draw the attention, too, to how well they play off each other, right? Cruz dies there, but he's holding Belt for Surf and baiting them in as well. I don't think they're going to expect Surf to be this pushed up. It's an area that they haven't cleared. 40 seconds left. All right, Liquid.
Now the pressure's on Surf. They're spamming it. They have to be aware of it. Still, he finds the pick-off.
30 seconds left.
Quick little dash across. He's right on top of the head of Scream. They don't know what's going on. Bring around the roses into the open smoke. Luckily, Sushi Boys is here to clean up the mess.
You lost the bonus round. You need to make sure that that doesn't happen again. What a lovely little flick.
It was beautiful as well. Just holding it so that Scary can push up deep like that.
Sushi Boys is at home on Icebox.
Yeah. I believe so, and he swapped around the rolls.
Yeah. And it just feels like he's comfortable on it. Whenever he plays, he's just got the angles, gets the impact. He's got the ultimate now as well.
And all that early aggression again. Liquid conditioned to just kind of wait it out a bit. Here's a bit of pace though, they've injected straight into it. Scream with the knives in hand is going to get the Blade Storm renewed.
But do they expect Cruz? Again, another situation where they're playing somebody long, somebody short. And the players at the back, they're willing to take the fights early. Surf with a pick onto Scream, and once more, Cruz
They're
just
not going
here,
to expect this.
silent. How do you expect this?
There's no way in hell they expect this. But still, the timing might be there. The wall, Yampi might be making a tremendous play, and he spotted him. There's the pick. The res is coming through. They don't expect it. He's right around the side. What a spray control.
What a play.
Pick. And yeah, instantly the res comes through. Yampi has completely opened this up for his team.
What a round from Yampi.
4 kills.
That is what Liquid needed to get them onto the board there. Surf was the player that's actually supposed to be locking that down. He would have a teammate watching his back. But because their setup is actually Surf baiting you into Cruz, there is a little opening there, and Yampi finds it.
Yeah.
Just delicately threads the needle through that defense.
Normally, you'd be able to spot that lurk before it comes through, but a different round ahead of us now. Again, knives in hand here for Surf. And this is a deep push down mid. This time we'll see. Liquid have been ready to absorb a lot of this aggression that's been coming their way. They were conditioned for it early on.
Here comes the drone. They're always using good utility to set them up. And that's a kill.
No way! Okay, quick little updraft. Has to dash to the side though. And he doesn't want to overstep himself. It's a discipline that they were talking about in a press conference where Surf is just a part of these set plays.
It definitely feels like they've let him off the leash a little bit though in some of these rounds. He's had the freedom to be able to make the big plays when he wants, but they always set him up with the utility. Xerxia's fundamentally a very good team. They have a loose play style, but they're always using their util to set each other up. Here comes the recon dart once more to stop the push from Liquid. Fox smart with his darts there, always well timed. It might be nice actually to see Liquid add another contact round in. What I mean by that is the way that Yampi didn't make any noise and just snuck his way into position behind Surf. If you have the guts to go for a play like that, especially when Surf doesn't have the operator, they might be able to find some big value out of it. But for the moment, it's some elephantine stomping into B green.
And this is all going to be heard by Sushi Boys, just holding around the corner, which means they are fully aware. Lockdown in hand. Yampi does have the ultimate to try and disrupt this one, but he was busy just holding the top of that yellow control, swinging around the corner. It's a lockdown for a lockdown, and they're right back around the corner!
They didn't get the plant! That's unbelievable! Sushi Boys!
Oh no.
Sushi Boys had a second Nano Swarm, and that round descended into chaos. Moment that Xerxia is quite firmly in control of.
That's a deep dart again from Xerxia down mid, including the drone. Gonna hear this one, but Team Liquid might be setting up for a bit of a faster engagement. And Scary. Hit online, the spam coming through up there.
They knew where that was, but he dodges it all.
I think they might have been spamming as well, just for... He's done this prior, where he did it a little bit further back, but this time just about ducked, so he saved his head.
Team Liquid are pushing themselves forwards, as is Cruz actually, over by B. But this looks like Liquid are just going to be full committing to the A side. Yampi has his Hunter's Fury at any point here, and it's actually Soulcast that gets caught out first. Scream's taking a ton of damage too. The spike dropped. Doesn't look great for Liquid.
And again, the injection of chaos into this round right now. No one really knows what's going on. Scream just holding up top. That dart giving him again a bit of information, but the time on the clock slowly bleeding down. There's 40 seconds roughly left in this round.
Oh, they think they can go back. They think they can go back. Navera picked one up on the flank.
Cruz position.
But they have no idea where Cruz is.
Look at this.
And Cruz is going to hear them coming back over to him. There's 30 seconds left, Brent.
They have to clear him out here, but they're even going to suspect this one. Slide off angle. It's beautiful. And now if he stays alive, he gets two. Spike drop down. A disaster right now for Liquid. Scream's got the operator in hand, but he's so weak.
The Op's got to be the worst weapon he could have here to try and punish Cruz too.
The tiptoe right around the corner, but he gets spotted across. Fox has the crossfire to support, and now no time whatsoever to make any sort of plays to win this one round.
I don't think that's what Sliggy had in mind when he called the timeout and the strat for this one. Round 7 firmly in control once again of XIA. And it's the same kind of things cropping up once, again and again and again here, Bren. And then Cruz pushes up. And sure, Surf oversteps himself a little bit, goes into spawn, but Cruz just holds there. He knows that Liquid have got pressure applied to them. He knows there's a Viper's Pit from Scary that they're going to have to contend to.
It's around it again, a bit of confusion for them, for Liquid. Unable to really read this one, but again, now we're seeing pace. No slow play at the beginning of this one. The drone's going to be used to clear deep into B main to make sure that none of the players from XIA can set up in those deep angles.
You want to see a shock dart on the plant position here to try and remove this. There it is. And now Link, he has the Viper's Pit. They're going to want to escort that in safely so that they can get it off.
Question is, what's online right now to try and push them away? Fox is just spamming, I'm pretty sure, through the wall, all the way back from Snowman, and he's found that one, but now the Hunter's Fury pushed them away. That's dashed right through. Yampy, what a connection, and now the counterplay from Fox, but it's just a little bit too late. He's just dragging on the heels of all the players from Team Liquid. They get away essentially scot-free.
And the turret's watching the flank, not just the turret, but Yampy. These two players as they push in.
More than ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Guardian easily cleans those players up. And the Viper's Pit at the end of the day wasn't even particularly necessary. They throw it in there, it's always good to invest. I think it's a smart ultimate to use. Yeah. But it didn't have the impact. What it really did was Yampy being able to grab that pick with the Hunter's Fury and how well they got into the site in the first place.
That pace was, I think, definitely needed from Liquid, making the clock really just burn down to a crisp.
Here's Fox's POV.
That was a nasty shot, so it wasn't through the wall.
It is a really nice shot. But Yampy just got so much value out of that Hunter's Fury, which wasn't responded on the other side. Good for being able to keep them honest, at least.
Sure.
Keep the economy down, not allow it to snowball out of control. The Marshal will not win that one.
Yeah, not in a battle of the body shots. Could have aimed for the head, unfortunately. Should have aimed for the head.
Forehead. Why don't the pros just always aim for the head?
They should, right? I mean, it's a flawless strategy.
Incredible analysis.
Shot dart around the corner, that's a quick miss. Snake by under as well. Sokash just holding, making sure that no player can swing at the top of those rafters.
Got to be honest, I was worried about that. That was Link's snake bite, actually. The nearly vulnerable Soulcast. Could have been a little wonky. This is going to be a difficult round for XIA to put any pressure on.
Just a half bite. They don't really have the weaponry, but does it matter if Fox is going to follow our advice and just click on the heads? Yampy, he pushes through the wall, he finds a crucial timing, but now time is running out for them, and it's up to Yampy to try and secure this one. The Vera is holding that long sight line all the way around 410. He's able to collect the one kill. Does he know he's there? Scary rifle picked up. Not enough time to try and get the defusal, but they definitely made it expensive.
And especially considering Liquid have not been able to get those rounds on the board, that's pretty bad. Situation where the next round is a massive economical swing. These XIA players are so talented. They are genuinely skilled players. You can talk about their comps or their setups or whatever, all you like. But these players are not weak aimers by any degree.
No.